I used to be an avid procrastinator. Like, I'm saying I was a pro at putting things off. It wasn't until I started working for myself as an entrepreneur that procrastinating sometimes meant having to pay rent or coming up short. I had to change my attitude fast. So, I created a little decision-making framework that helps me make very important decisions quickly. For example, one of the first courses that I ever purchased about business and marketing, it was $15,000. So, step one, research. The very first thing that I do when deciding on something like a new investment is I dig deep. I look at as much content from the company as possible. The more I see them on video, the more of a gauge of character I get to whether or not that they feel trustworthy for me. Step two, opportunity cost. The next thing that I do is I ask myself, if I don't do this investment, I don't take action here, what will my life look like? That helps me to recognize the cost of not moving forward with an investment. And finally, step three, values. I finally look into if making this decision goes against any moral values that I hold dear. Is it somehow supporting or investing into an idea that I just don't want to support? If, after all my research and reflecting on the opportunity cost and seeing no conflicting values, everything makes sense, then I waste no more time. I invest. Most people, they wait. They think about it more and more and more, almost endlessly sometimes. Indecision is actually a decision not to act. Here at Prosperity Movement, we have lots of ways to help you do your research, evaluate your opportunity cost, and of course for you to see our values to compare with your own. One of the first things that you can do is you can actually talk and connect directly with one of our founders. As cool as it is to talk with one of the founders, it's actually a double-edged sword. We take our time very seriously and we prioritize it above all else, which is ultimately something that you should do as well. Because of that, there are a couple of research items that you can go through before your call to make sure it's not a waste of time. Once you book your time slot, you're going to be given a course called the Trading Blueprint. This is our #1 training to show you who we are, what we do, and how we do it. It's about a total of 2 hours of videos and is well worth the time spent. We use the principles and concepts described in there to continue to build our own wealth and our own legacy for our families. It is well worth the watch. Assuming that all seems good with you, and also watching that course, by the way, is a prerequisite to meeting with one of the founders. And if it all makes sense and you make sure not to miss your time with the founder, due to the amount of people that we have coming in and booking in the calendar, it does get full fast. We only allow for one reschedule before you completely miss out on joining our community and this amazing opportunity. So we really love connecting with people who are curious about our systems, are committed to improving their financial futures, and if that's you and you want to make a positive impact on those around you, then book a time now. We're also offering tuition 10% off during the Black Friday season, so don't procrastinate, take action today.